everyone. So today we are doing a very requested video about what is in my makeup case. So this is currently my makeup case. It is a suitcase that rolls. And I have been loving her as my makeup case for the last little while. So let's crack her open, shall we? Depending on the size of your kit and your materials and what you're bringing, I definitely do recommend this kind of case because it's just made my life so much easier. Everything's in here that I need. I don't need to like shove anything anywhere. It's just all right here. So let's dive in. Oh, here she is. Hi, baby. Okay, so where do I even begin? Let's begin over here. This is all sorted into different baggies. Number one thing you need, gum. Make sure you have gum because you will want it and maybe your clients will want it, but 99% of the time, you'll need gum. I have this gum and then I have a backup gum right there, actually. So I just kind of like poke her in because that's like, I open my kit and I grab gum. That's like the first thing that I do every time I have a job. So, boop. Okay. Second thing that you'll need, cards. I have cards littered in my bag because I want to make sure that I have cards for anyone who asks or for anyone in the party or for anyone in general. So I have my business cards on hand. Super very important. And I literally have like a million. If you can't see, they're like all right here. I have tons so that I won't run out. Okay, let's get into what's over here. So right here, this is the nicest suitcase. I made sure to look inside, but it had this like zipper with a little mesh area that I could put stuff, and then two of these, which I was like, oh my gosh, perfect need. So I have two setting sprays. I use my Micro Dot makeup fixer. I don't know which way the camera is oriented right now, to be honest, like which way. So I have my makeup fixer and then two hairsprays. I have Extreme Control Garnier Fructis. I actually bought the wrong one. This was supposed to be like a flexible hold. I have this because undoubtedly someone will be like, I need hairspray. Bitch, we got you. And then Aquanet. We'll talk about Aquanet later. Well, I guess now would be the time. This is unscented, extra super hold Aquanet. It's literally $1.90 at freaking Walmart. Go get you some because this, my dear loves, is the best setting spray of all time. And if you have outdoor summer weddings, need. 99% need. All-nighter screams and quivers at Aquanet. Believe me. All right. And then I'm going to walk over on this table because it's pretty far away. And then in here I have rubber bands because I might want to pull my hair up or someone else might need one. And then I have bobby pins in all different colors. Cannot tell you how many times someone has asked for a bobby pin and I saved the day. So we have all of that. And then I have little clippies to clip back any hair that's in someone's face. And these are really nice because these don't crease very much. There's like a little tiny crease, maybe sometimes if someone has like super creasable hair, but these don't crease on basically anyone. So you can get their hair out of their face to do your job. And then, like I said, more gum because necessary. This is actually from Starbucks and it's terrible. 0 out of 10 would not recommend. All right, let's move on into the zippered portion of the kit. I hope it's clean. I'm just kidding. Okay, so I have a washcloth and its sole purpose is to hold on to this curling iron if it is hot. So I wrap it up in the curling iron. And that's how I transport the curling iron. I also bring an extension cord for my curling iron because like 99% of the time you're nowhere near an outlet, or the outlet is just that much far away and the natural light is that much far away. I don't usually use the curling iron. I bring it on in case notice, but I don't do hair. But I have this just in case. Okay, so we'll move her. This is the palette. I should have cleaned out my kit. Okay, I just got back from a job, so that's why. Oh, I have more. I have like 100 napkins, or I mean washcloths, because I really just like want to make sure that the curling iron isn't burning anything. So that's what all of those washcloths are for. Okay, so in this portion, I don't know how she got in here, but this is mine and it's dirty and literally so flat because it just got squished in my makeup kit, but we're taking her out today. Okay, so here's what we have. Oh, if brushes fall on the floor, I just chuck them in a place where I can't get to them so that they're not like accessible. That's why they're like littered throughout my bag, because I don't want to have them where my brushes are just in case I put like dirty brush face on someone. So that's why they're here. Anyway, I'll throw these in the dirties. Okay, you need these. Like, I don't care who you are, you need something like this. This is a switch and swatch, and I have like 80 lids. Why am I trying to open the one that's impossible? See, this one I use on a foundation brush or a powder brush to get all the excess off. You can really see it's like really gross. And these need to go in the dirties too. Oops. I clean and sanitize everything after each person. They oxidize a little bit. Anyway, get back to focus. Okay, so in between colors, or like if you love a certain brush, which I do, this is like my baby. This is my favorite brush. It's perfect for everything. It's like my blending baby brush. So in between like a red and a brown, I just swirl it and it gets most of the pigment off so I can go into a new color without having to wash and without worrying about it like transferring that different color. So it's awesome. So this is 10 out of 10, would recommend. I also have this. It's the same concept. I don't use it that much. I did use it on my last client because I was just being very quick and there were a couple people, so I wanted to be quick. But you just slip this on and it goes on your wrist, and then you can do that. And then it also has this like little area where you can tuck another brush. This is like if I'm in a hurry, I use this. It does get pretty sweaty under there, so it's just made out of like really not breathable material. But I love this. This is I love this purchase. Okay, I have these in my kit just in case. They are hydrogel eye patches. If someone is so tired, or it's a very early wake-up call, or their under eyes are very, very creasy and dry, I throw on a little gel eye patch. And these aren't really travel safe, so they get their little beading in here. Now I have to clean that. But I have these just in case. It makes people feel so fancy and so nice. So it's just something nice to have in your kit as a little perk for your client. Now, let's get into the good stuff. Just kidding, we're not there yet. These are more clips. I need to wash them. Okay, anyway. Back to the back. This is a mirror that I have, and it has a light, but it's broken. Not broken, it's out of battery, but I don't care anyway. But it's nice to have a mirror so that people can see things and they're not getting up and leaving to like peek at something, because no matter how many times you tell them not to, they're gonna do it anyway. Ooh, flower wall. Is that even the flower wall? Weird. So I always keep a little mirror. I have 2 Coty Airspun powders. They're perfect if someone needs extra coverage or just wants really nice setting. These only work on my white clients. None of these work for my brown skin lady babies. I have translucent and extra coverage translucent. translucent extra coverage. I basically only use the translucent. Okay, Scott Barnes trick. I have SPF 70. If a bride has an off the shoulder or like sleeveless gown, I little spritz her. Can you see that? Yeah. I spritz her up real nice because it gives a really nice glow and nobody is thinking about sunscreen on their wedding day. So I like to just give them a little bit of coverage because outdoor weddings, we don't want a burned bride. Anyway, so that's that. I have this facial spray with aloe, cucumber, and green tea. I spray this on anyone who's like really flustered, if they need to calm down, if they're really hot, or if they need a little bit of moisture on their skin. I spray this on them and it's so refreshing. I'm going to spray myself. It's just so nice and refreshing and smells amazing. Okay, if someone has terribly, terribly oiled skin, that's like so rude. If somebody is susceptible to oily skin, if one of my clients has very oily skin, I make sure to prep their skin with this. It is the Pro Matte Oil Setting Control. I feel like a couple sprays of this and then you pat it in with a beauty blender. I mean a makeup sponge. I don't use beauty blenders on my clients. If you pat it in to the skin before you put on any makeup, it really helps oil management for all day wear. So I love this stuff for oily skin. By the way, if you have oily skin, get this and use it. Like it says it's a setting control, but like I use it as a prep because I feel like it just needs to go right on the skin. And it's great. Okay, so let's get into palettes. Oh, I have a lot in here. Let's start with what's on top. So this is a brow palette. It has these. I only ever go into these with a new spoolie and I don't double dip. So I know that if I'm going in, it's one time and one brand new spoolie. So we don't get any cream contamination. But then these are a bunch of different colors. I haven't found anyone who can't use one of these colors or a blend of one of these colors for their eyebrows. Like literally everyone is in this palette. It is a wonderful palette. I love it. I use this on everybody's brows. So that's our brow palette. Then we have the Bloom collection. So it has this amazing eyeshadow palette, and I think this is perfect for our brides because a lot of them want peachy, shimmery, beautiful looks, and most of the time I'll either just use this, like I'll use just one of the shimmers and you won't use the whole palette, but I love the options this one has. I've, of course, used the hell out of my highlight and contour palette. Obviously, I mostly contour with this, but these highlight shades are stunning on everyone. It has 2 different shades of contour. I keep coughing. Sorry, I'm cutting all of those out. Okay, so this is my highlight and contour. It is so great. I don't usually have clients that are dark skin living where I live, so this works for all of my clients so far. And then I have my blush palette. This is perfect because it does cover a ton of skin ranges from very, very pale to our dark skin with this red shade, which is freaking stunning on dark skinned babes. Like, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I love this whole palette is just perfection. Okay, so then we go on to, oh, I have 2 brow kits. I don't know why I have 2 brow palettes, but I do, and it's a problem. Okay, I have a highlighter palette. I rarely ever use this on typical clients. I usually have it in my kit just in case I want to use one of the shimmers on the eye, but hey, none of my clients are really into highlight like this, and I usually just use the highlight and contour, but I have it just in case. The Stay Fabulous palette. She's beautiful for like all brides. A lot of brides want the like really nice pinky toned situation, so this is perfect, and this shade is gorgeous on everyone. So, and then this is a really good like neutral yellow. Yeah, the perfect palette. Amazing. Okay, Then I have two of these very matte palettes, and I love using the jet black for lining or tight lining or setting any black. And then there's just like a good option of mixing and transition shades in these two palettes. I'll usually have clients tell me if they like a more cool toned or a more like pinky kind of situation, and then I can use whichever palette depending on that. All right, so now this helps with my darker ladies. So this palette is what I love to use for basically everyone, but it does go a lot darker in the contour shades. So I always have it in my palette just in case. I am prepared for everything. And these highlights are freaking stunning. And this one's used a lot. I like to use that as a bronzer because it just really glows up the skin. All right, I have this Smashbox full exposure. A lot of my brides use this because a lot of people just want something natural. Oh, just something light and natural. So this has really great transition shades. The color payoff isn't what I love, but these shimmers are really pretty, and that black is really nice if I don't want to use a jet black. But I like to have this open because I feel like it helps people not be so scared, because a lot of people are overwhelmed if you like pull out one of these. They're like, ah! So if you pull out something like this, they're a little less overwhelmed if they're like, oh, I just want something really natural. So I have that. I have this Adeline Morin palette because it's so freaking stunning. This Promise Ring highlight is gorgeous. I use it as a brow highlight all the time. And these transition shades are beautiful. They blend beautifully. The gold is wonderful. And then this blush is perfect for like medium dark skin tones, so I always have it just in case. But this whole palette in general is just freaking, it's just freaking stunning. I try to cover mirrors, but I fail. I obviously have my Femme Fatale because I'm bloody obsessed with the Femme Fatale. It's seriously the best palette. It's so I don't want to bend this backwards. It's a very versatile palette. I love the blendability, and sometimes, you know, you just need a foiled gold. But this is really come in handy in a lot of situations. This is a wonderful, neutral, beautiful palette. Okay, then I honestly haven't gone this deep in forever. I have scissors and my makeup artist bougie ass tag if someone is just really confused. I just have it because that's me. And scissors are necessary. I have 2 pairs in my kit because you lose them. So I have the ES14, which is this orange shade palette, which is stunning, and I think is going to come a lot more in handy now that we're in fall. And I have these gross things because some of the palettes don't have caps on them because I just hate how big they are, and I just cover them up with the tissue. And then I have this powder palette, which I haven't dipped into in a really long time, but this can be a contour for a very light shade, or you can use any of these to set the makeup. So love, love, love. All right, so these are all of my little toady tote bags, and I love the situation I have that is organized in here. So I just unclip, and then this extends, and then you just pull on this to like tighten it. So none of these bags are moving. I have yet another switch and swatch because I am like that. Sometimes you have just like a busy day and you want to just be prepared, okay? I have my stainless steel palette. I clean this after like every client with soap and water when I'm washing my hands. I'm just getting it dirty right now, but I always have my palette to mix foundation because I custom mix foundation for every client. Ooshy bougie. Okay, so let's move the gum. Oh, here is a setting powder that I got for my dark ladies. And dark ladies, like goth. I haven't had any clients. Like, this is how little diversity there is in Utah, but I have it just in case. I am always prepared. The Fit Me is beautiful on everyone, and if you have dry skin and you're worried about this because it's like not hydrating. You just use setting spray and then it adds moisture and it's perfect and beautiful. Anyway, stop talking. Okay, these 2 pink bags hold my lip stuff. So in here is 1.5 million lip creams and lipsticks, all of the above. There's tons of colors. I literally have from like orange to matte to, but honestly, let's be honest, this is what I use on 90% of people. And also to lose, it's kind of like this. And then I have a lip gloss just in case people want to be fancy. But I have like all the colors just in case, like we want to make sure everyone's got everything covered. Yeah. And then there's one mascara in here that I need to throw away because it's dry. Yeah, so that's my lips. And then I have been using this Smashbox lip palette. Oh my gosh, does it, oh, there it is. I was like, it literally doesn't do it on camera, but it's the other way. Mwah, mwah, mwah. My camera is going to cut out any second, so I'm just going to start it myself. There we go. Okay, so I have been using this a ton for like brides. I think this shade is stunning on everyone, but I kind of do like a custom mix for a lot of different clients, and I've really been enjoying this. It is the Be Legendary lipstick palette. I love it. What was that? Why did my phone make that noise? Where is my phone? Does that mean like I have an appointment? Oh, I hope not. Okay. So that's the first pink bag. And when I get there, I literally just go, hi, how are you doing? How's everybody doing? Oh my gosh, are you so excited? Who's the bride? Who's starting first? Answer every question, and I just unzip everything. Oh no, we've had an explosion. Oh, I knew that was gonna happen. Alrighty. Back to what I was saying. My second pink bag. This has some like essentials that I like to keep really close. I have brow, what is this called? Brow prime mascara, tinted brow mascara. I have it in blonde and I have it in espresso somewhere in here. Yeah, so I have those. I have my glitter liners. I have a couple mascara options, and I have my concealer options. Where's my other one? These are the options I have for concealer. I can mix all of them to make whatever shade I need, and I never really have to go darker than this, to be honest. Again, diversity. What is that? We don't know. We don't know her. And then obviously my favorite lips end up in here, but just mascara and, you know, different lipsticks, and yeah. And a broken rubber band that I've never seen before. You know, casual. Oh, and a glitter primer. Yeah. All that fun stuff right all up in there. So that's that. Let me close the bags that I've done to keep track. Okay, so in this I have Brush Bath because it's freaking fantastic and I love it so much. You just have to make sure it's dry before you go back in, otherwise you'll just wipe off all the makeup. I have these guards for doing mascara for clients who are very uncomfortable with mascara being done. It helps keep the mascara off their freaking eyelid when they have a panic attack. I have a custom glitter just because I like to keep it. I think it's a very bridal shade, and if someone wants to go there, I am here for you and we will go there. That just went everywhere. Shoot. Oh, it's pretty. She's pretty. Okay. And then there's another brush bath, and I think that's it for this bag. Oh, another custom glitter. This one's just a gold one. So, you know, we like to be prepared. Okay, closing that. This is my foundation bag. This is like the first thing that I'll get out and start customizing. So these are the shades that I use, and I mix these together to create the perfect shade for everyone. I really rarely use this one, not because of the clientele, but because it is ashy on everyone, so I hate it. I need to get a different one. I had this powder. It is freaking gone. It is just, she's gone. It's a very nice powder, but I don't think I'll be repurchasing. It's Inglot Translulu. Have a pencil sharpener. Of course, I actually need to put that in this bag because I always lose it. There we go. I have my primer. This one's gone. We're finding out so much. I always have this. It's a pumpable chapstick. It is a lip serum. I put this on first thing so that their lips aren't crusty when I'm doing lipstick. Eye primer, a Angel Veil, this mascara. Things kind of just get messy when you're working, to be honest. So I have a hydrating primer and a pore filling primer, and I use this combination probably more than anything. If someone needs a little extra help, I use Angel Veil. But I rarely ever do, to be honest. All right, go back to your home. Go back home. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, let's see what's under here. Oh, these clips go everywhere because people just take them off and throw them. I have an extra glitter eyeliner because I'd never want to run out. And then, what are these called? Silicone mascara wands. I like to give these to clients if they're very high maintenance and want something for a mascara to keep. I give them these instead of the ones that I use. Gotta be fancy. So I keep those over there because I rarely ever need those. Okay, next bag. Oh, the best bag. This holds our disposable mascara wands. I have a million in here just to be prepared. So we have just a ton of mascara wands. I'm trying to see if there's anything else. No, it's literally just mascara wands. So I keep a billion mascara wands in here. In the white one. There are two white ones. This one is my favorite. This is where I put disposed, like used. I kind of wipe them off with the little towel and I put them in here because I'm going to donate them. So that's what that whole bag's purpose is a donation bag. These are all the lip liners that you can, and eyeliners in every color that you can imagine. So we have everything, and I keep them all in here. They're perfect. They can get messy in there and leave me alone. All right, those are my lip liners. All right, and then in here is my lash kit. So I have scissors, of course. My lashes, I always just use wispies. They're beautiful on freaking everyone. So I use wispies. And then this one, this is funny because I was doing lashes for someone and I dropped one on the floor. And then, oh, these are all the cut off pieces of lash that I just throw back in the bag. I dropped one on the floor, so I had to get a whole ass new freaking lash. So this whole lash is just useless because it doesn't have a pair. I have a razor in here. I've never, ever, ever, ever needed to use it, but I have it just in case. In case of what? I don't know, but she's in there. So that's that. And then you gotta have scissors. Gotta have scissors. And I can't tell you how many times people are like, I need scissors. And I'm like, I have them. And they're like, you're the best. And oh, look. Scissors. You need scissors. Okay, please close. Please close. Okay, in this is a new bag. These are all of our testers for the LA Girl. Because I want to make sure I have this one on hand just in case. And I really liked it. I needed something with more of a red tone, which I didn't feel like my kit had, so I got these. But I think they will be returning to their display. But I like to have them just in case, you know? We're a just in case kind of person. The last bag is sponges! Yay, disposable sponges. I'm not going to stick my fingers in there because they're clean. And I usually just kind of grab one and pull, like without touching anything. So I have disposable sponges. They're all pre-ripped. I have velour puffs just in case I really want to get something in. But then I have been throwing them away. But I can just wash them. So sponges. You need disposable sponges. Beautiful. Guys, guess what? That's the end of that kit. But I think what we're missing is our brushes. So let's get on to brushes. Oh no, are you kidding me? Oh, I just tilted it upside down and all of my brushes fell out. Oh, this is just, my whole kit just, whatever. This is my empty brush belt because it just dumped out all over the place. So this is my brush belt. I will take you around my brush belt. So it wraps around my body, honey, on my waist, which is the smallest part, and that's the only place it'll fit. And I cook it. This just fell out. Everything's falling out. Okay, on my brush belt, I have hand sanitizer that I need to redo. I wash my hands every time I get to a client. I ask, where's the bathroom? And I wash my hands. But then I also use hand sanitizer anytime I feel necessary. So in my brush belt, it usually is like all of these little slots are actually full, and it's not sad, but everything's dirty. But I will kind of walk you around my brush belt. I have these lash applicator tong things. I've literally never used these because I just don't need to, but I have them just in case someone needs help applying lashes by themselves or something. But I do use tweezers for applying lashes all the time and for other little things. I never pull hair though. And then I have my 99% isopropyl alcohol that I spray on everything every second of the day. Okay, and then in my brush belt I keep my eyeliner. I have my dual-ended IOU Line Plus, which is perfect, and I keep it in here. And then usually in this slot where all of these brushes are is where I keep my stainless steel palette. But I kind of just shoved all these brushes back in after they all fell out. Oh my gosh, I'm so sad. This is just my brush belt. So this is where I keep all of my brushes. They're on hand, they're easy, and they're not going to be touched or contaminated by anyone because they don't touch me or kick you. I'm just kidding. All right, so should we end like this? All right, that is my kit. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this helped you kind of figure out what you need in your kit, kind of figure out what you need to build your kit, and maybe how to organize it, because I feel like my system is very good and very efficient and very clean. So thank you. You're like, it ain't clean, girl. We just saw that. Shh. Listen, it's clean. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day. If you aren't subscribed, please make sure to subscribe to this channel. We put out new videos whenever we feel like it. If you haven't already, please find us on all of our other socials, and have a great day. I love you all. Bye. Oh, I am going to be starting to do a new series that is directly catered to aspiring makeup artists, because this is actually a very fulfilling career and I've very much enjoyed it. So, see you in the next one.